Lesson 8. The Power of Leverage in Wealth Building. In today's session, we'll reveal to you the secret of how successful people utilize leverage in their lives to achieve their most ambitious goals and how you too can master this art. In essence, there are specific instances where your input is minimal, but your output is monumental. Put in a little, get out a lot. The wealthiest people in the world have learned to employ leverage in numerous aspects of their lives. The more leverage you can wield, the faster you'll reach your desired destination, and the greater the goals you can accomplish. There are 5 types of leverage that successful individuals use to their advantage. To better illustrate this concept, let's imagine your goal is to cut down an entire forest of 100,000 trees. Standing there with your axe and gazing at the vast expanse, how are you going to cut down all those trees? It may seem like an insurmountable objective. You begin chopping down the first tree, and after 20 swings of the axe, it falls in 10 minutes. With each tree requiring 10 minutes of labor, you'll need 1,000,000 minutes to clear the entire forest. That's 666 working hours. Assuming you work consistently for 8 hours a day, it would take you 2,083 working days. Factoring in weekends and holidays, the entire project would take approximately 8 years. It's a daunting task that few would dare to undertake. This mindset is precisely why many people remain poor in life. They think too literally. The same applies to business. Those who do achieve success comprehend how to use leverage and accomplish tasks more rapidly. The first type of leverage you can utilize is money. Money is a tool that enables you to transfer effort across time. Instead of toiling away in the forest, you can pay someone else to work for 8 hours a day for 8 years. If it's easier for you to make money than to chop down trees, you should focus on earning more than the lumberjack's wage. By purchasing a replacement, you no longer have to exert the physical effort yourself. As long as you continue generating income, the lumberjack will keep working. However, the project will still require 8 years to complete. This brings us to the second type of leverage, people. What if you employed not just 1, but 8 lumberjacks working simultaneously? At the same pace, the team could clear the forest in only 1 year, an 8x leverage increase. Utilize human capital to exponentially expand your efforts. Instead of spending 8 hours a day working, with 8 people, you're making 64 hours of progress each day. The third type of leverage is technology. Imagine if your team of lumberjacks wielded chainsaws, cutting down trees in just 2 minutes each. That's a 5x leverage increase. With 8 people all using chainsaws, the entire forest could be cleared in a mere 2 months. Each type of leverage stacks on top of the others, magnifying their effects. Now, consider a system that operates 24 hours a day, offering an additional 3x leverage. Multiply this by the existing 40x leverage, and you've achieved 120x leverage through the use of time, technology, people, and money. The project's duration is now a mere 3 weeks. Your productivity has soared to 120 times that of a lone individual wielding an axe. The final type of leverage you can deploy is yourself. Some individuals possess greater value than others. Your mind is an extraordinary tool, and any innovative idea you conceive grants you an edge over your competitors. By developing your network and connecting with highly skilled professionals, you can access advanced tools and techniques that expedite the tree-cutting process even further. With the right combination of tools, people, money, and strategy, the entire project could be completed in under a week. Never underestimate the power of your mind and how it can be employed to generate original ideas and amplify the effects of all the other types of leverage. What would take others 8 years to accomplish, those who wield leverage can achieve in a matter of days. Always pay close attention to leverage and seek ways to amplify the disparity between inputs and outputs, how much you invest versus how much you gain. Spend a little time and get more in return. If you can spend 1 hour convincing 10 people to work for you, you're gaining 10 people's time for 1 hour of your effort. Embrace the concept of leverage, as it forces your mind to think exponentially instead of linearly. Most people think in linear terms. If you cut trees by the hour, there's a limit to how many trees you can cut in a day. That's why some individuals progress much faster than others. They're utilizing leverage. Before we conclude, let's examine a real-life example you can apply to your own situation. A hairdresser once approached us, lamenting the unfairness of life and how we earn significantly more money than she does, despite working equally hard. She did work diligently, but it simply wasn't enough. She hadn't mastered the art of leverage. It takes her 60 minutes to service a client, charging $100 per appointment. If she books her entire day, she earns $800 for 8 hours of work or $4,000 per week, assuming her schedule is fully booked. Now, let's assume our efforts hold equal value in the marketplace. Let's take an example of a thriving YouTube channel that operates 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. While she works 40 hours a week, the YouTube channel is active for 168 hours. Wealth is created when others aren't working, providing a 4 times productivity increase from a volume perspective alone. In 10 years, a 24/7 business would earn as much as she would in a 40-year career. She could improve her productivity through technology and expertise, reducing her service time from 1 hour to 30 minutes per client. This would double her earnings and client count from 8 to 16 per day, assuming she can accommodate her clients and maintain high-quality service. However, her geographical location will always cap her potential client base. In contrast, online content and channels are accessible to people worldwide 24/7, 365. Reflect on the concept of leverage and its benefits for those who employ it. If you work twice as hard as a friend and deliver equal quality work, that's a 4x leverage on their ability. By the end of the second year, you're already 6 years ahead of them. As the gap widens, it becomes increasingly difficult for them to catch up. Learn to use leverage, reinvest in increasing productivity, and abandon linear thinking. You are destined for more. We hope this session has illuminated the immense potential available to you. We'll see you back here tomorrow.